friends, I hope you all enjoyed making your pot of gold yesterday and that you practiced your kindergarten or first grade sight words. Today we're going to read a new story. It's called The Gingerbread Man and the Leprechaun Loose at School, and it's written by Laura Murray. There he is, going into the school, and he says, "Ha ha," in his speech bubble. One day in March, the mischief began with a hee from a wee little man. We heard the sly laugh as he raced down the hall. Then he paused by our door with a wink and a call. "Fool, fiddle-I-fee, you can't catch me, for I'm on a leprechaun mess-making spree. I'm crafty and keen, I'm nimble and quick. I love to make mischief or play a good trick." We rushed to the hall. He was nowhere in sight, but some tiny green shamrocks trailed off to the right. It seems that our school has an unwanted guest, a magical, mischievous leprechaun pest. We quietly tiptoed our way down the hall, then spied a small message taped up on the wall. "The woodwinds, the strings, percussion, and brass are turned topsy-turvy, awaiting your class." "Music," I whispered. "The band room's this way." But when we arrived, we all stared in dismay. The sheets were all scattered, the tubas were tipped, the trumpets, violas, and flutes were all flipped. And there on the board was another green note. I grabbed it and read out his rascally quote. "Oh, fiddly-fee, you can't catch me, for I'm as clever can be. This musical mess is just the first one. It's rollicking, frolicking leprechaun fun." Let's tidy this room and then plan what to do before he comes back and makes mess number 2. After our lunchtime, we'll work on a trap. Someone must capture that small cheeky chap. I slipped from the lunch line and went for a stroll to prowl all the hallways on prankster patrol. "I'll search through the school as fast as I can. I can catch him. I'm the gingerbread man." I spotted more shamrocks, then heard a new noise. I pushed on a door with a sign that said boys. The scratchy face. The place was a mess. Then I yelled with a blush, "Where are your manners? Remember to flush." I glanced in the mirror, then spied his green note. I quickly retrieved it and read what he wrote. "Fool, fiddly-fee, you can't catch me, for I'm as sneaky can be. I placed all the books in my favorite shape and planned a few hijinks before my escape. He's loose in the library. This is not good. He won't treat the books in the way that he should. I'm on the case," I said as I ran. "I can catch him. I'm the gingerbread man." The books were all stacked in a rainbow display. They teetered and tottered and started to sway. Down they all came in an avalanche slide. They toppled so fast, I had no time to hide. Then under the pile I was startled to find something important that he'd left behind. Beside his green note was a little lost hat. I'm betting that he might be looking for that. I sprang from the books and I grabbed his hat too. Then I opened the message to read his next clue. "Oh, fiddly-fee, you can't catch me, for I'm as tricky can be. The lunchroom, a classroom, which place should I go? Oh, how about a house made from gingerbread dough?" "My classroom! My house! I must get there first!" I sped down the hall in a super fast burst. "I'm on a mission. I've got a good plan. I can catch him! I'm the gingerbread man! I reached our door quickly, no sign of the elf, so I gathered supplies from a low closet shelf. I grabbed all the pencils, a ruler, and glue, then found toilet tissue and pulled it down too. Well, it's lucky that he can find toilet paper. I set up my trap, then I heard a small giggle. I peered at our door, and I saw the knob jiggle. Full fiddly fee, ha ha hee hee! Is that my magical hat that I see? With a glint in his eye, he skipped through the door, not noticing glue that was spread on the floor. Slipping and sliding, his arms whirled round as he log rolled on pencils I'd laid on the ground. He landed on top of the measuring stick. The ruler popped up and it gave him a flick. He slid down a mountain of soft tissue rolls, but his shoes were so sticky it stuck to his soles. Flipping and flopping, he spun round and round, then wrapped like a mummy, he rolled to the ground. That is quite the trap. The trap did the trick. I pulled off my plan. Hello, Leprechaun, I'm the gingerbread man. Full fiddly fee, oh my, oh me. This is a bind that I didn't foresee. I'm happy to help you, but first you must say you'll fix up the messes you've left here today. Okay, little cookie, so crafty and keen, just hand me my hat, and I promise to clean. That's quite a good trick, but I'm smarter than that. You must do it first, then I'll give you your hat. Oh, you're pretty clever as me. He winked and then said, May your school be mess-free. With a pop and a crackle of shimmering green, the mess disappeared and the classroom was clean. Wish that worked in our classroom. So I pulled on the tissue and spun him around. Then he sprang to his hat with a leap and a bound. He sang out, I'm free! As my classmates came in. Then he did a quick jig with a wave and a grin. It's time to be gone, my mischief is done, but I'll visit next March with more leprechaun fun. I'm up for the challenge. We'll have a new plan. Bring it on, Leprechaun. I'm the gingerbread man. Super. All right, so hopefully yesterday you all made your pot of gold. And that you did a math job and a writing job on that new packet of writing paper that I gave you, and that you did either day 1 or day 2 of your guided reading lesson plan. So today I hope that you can do day 2 or day 3, whichever one you're on. Don't skip any days, just keep doing them. Do day 2 or 3 of your guiding reading plan, write in your writing packet that I gave you, do a math job, and today you're going to make Where is the Leprechaun? And remember before the weekend we talked about up and down and over and above with the polar bear and the black bear and the brown bear. Well, now you're going to do it with the leprechaun. So your book is called Where's the Leprechaun? You get to color the leprechaun and the rainbow. The first page says the leprechaun is in the well. So you're going to take some of the little leprechauns that I gave you in your packet. You can color them and cut them out. And then you're going to glue them wherever the page tells you. So this page says the leprechaun is in the well, so you have to put the leprechaun in the well. The next page says the leprechaun is next to the clover, so put it next to the clover. The leprechaun is above the pot of gold. Make sure he's not on the pot of gold. He's got to be above it. Don't let him touch it. The leprechaun is under the rainbow. The leprechaun is on the log. And the last page, the leprechaun is here. Happy St. Patrick's Day. And that one you just get to color. If you have any questions, ask your parents and they can send me a message and I will answer your questions. If you can go on to Facebook or Instagram and do hashtag Tiger Pride at Home and show pictures of your work, all of the other teachers and students will get to see the stuff that you're working on. I got a couple pictures yesterday on the Blooms app and on email, and I got to see some nice pots of gold and some nice words written out. All right, I still miss you guys, and I hope that you're listening and watching every day. I'll try to put some links on the Blooms app. Like today I put one watching, you can watch some bears. This morning I saw all of the fish trying to jump up the river and the bear out there trying to catch him. So hopefully you guys will be able to see that too. Have a great day, and I'll see you again tomorrow.